morning, Joken. How are you?
Wow, I'm sure you've had a busy 24 hours. I'm not sure if you slept at all, trying to also get ready for this, even though I'm sure you're not a member of the Convention Planning Committee, but also you, you are also planning to give us reports about this. So tell us what has been going on.
Well, it's been a beehive of activities, expectedly, at the Lekan Salami Stadium here. And kudos to the planning committee. They are putting some measures in place to at least try to control movements on the crowd. As you can see behind me, this is the main gate of the Adama Stadium. But it's been locked to the crowd because they do not want people to be coming there so that they have a free flow of music, of traffic relatively, at the front, at the entrance of the gate. So there are other access points. There's 1 and 2 and 3. I think there are 3 other access points into the stadium. That's where people have been redirected to pass through. We've been around a number of places in town today. The NURTW, the park management system, also looks like they're collaborating with government to make sure that the micro operators, that's the small sizes that we use here in Ibadan, and the feather riders are organized in such a way that they do not constitute a nuisance today to allow guests and delegates coming into the venue to have free access into the place. So I think in terms of crowd control, they're doing quite a lot of work. And as you can see, the place is heavily fortified. There's security right behind me, beside me, everywhere. All security agents are here, present to make sure that law and order are maintained here.
Right, and what has, the arrivals been like? You told me about, you've just told us about how the organization, what the organization is like. So what about the people arriving, coming back and forth to ensure that everything is in place? I know the convention is later on, but, what have you seen so far?
Then I know usual kind of excitement, not just around the stadium area, because delegates have been arriving since yesterday. Some of them the day before. Hotels have packed capacity across the state. I can, confirm that to you. The government house has been a big house of activities. There's a series of meetings. By the time when I said last night, we took out some delegates holding mini meetings, self within self, talking to themselves to plan ahead of the day to ensure that, they have a good show today.
Right.
Genuinely, there's a lot of excitement in town.
Right. After the show, I was thinking of jumping into a car and coming to Ibadan. Would you advise me to do that? What's the traffic like? On a lighter note.
If you're coming into Ibadan, I think the gateway into the city have been properly manned by road safety officers and, traffic management officers and everybody. But I will not advise you to drive around the premises to Mokola, Adamatu by itself, and some parts of the draw too. But I learned that the traffic in that area is relatively controlled. But if you are coming around here, you might not in a few hours be able to bring your vehicle. So you have to do some trekking.
Bukolario, thank you for your reporting. One of the things we want you to look out for is the presence of INEC. This was a very bad time to be an INEC official right now, because one court is saying go, the other one is saying don't go. So I'm not sure what it is they have decided between yesterday and today, because judgment and order of court coming in. Bukolario, yeah, go ahead.
The INEC presence is a critical factor today. We do not know yet whether they're going to be on ground or not, judging from the injunctions that we had yesterday. There were injunctions, and then there were injunctions. The judgment of the day has to unfold, but the timing to a large extent, whether INEC will be a part of it, whether it will be largely legal or otherwise. But I know that today is a deciding moment for the party, the PDP itself, because whichever way it goes, it's either going to strengthen a very weakened party, or trying to cement what move seemingly impossible and, bring the party together. So it is not either way. It all depends on what the party hierarchy decides to do with themselves. The big boys, as they put it, if they could come to a round table and resolve their differences, I think they would have a good show. But otherwise, the days ahead will actually tell us what's going to happen and what the outcome of this PDP convention would be.
Bukola, your eyes,
yes,
your eyes and ears will touch base with you throughout the day until we go live at some point for this event. Thank you, Bukola.
Thank you, Jeff. Look forward to that.